Really?
We can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Mackenzie, you're muted.
Yeah.
Why am I muted? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna mute everybody else now. I don't know what I did. And I'm going to record, and then I'm gonna pull up my getting started guide. Teresa's is very similar. I'm pretty sure we made them at the same time or something. So, and then I'm also gonna go to like Beachbody On Demand and show you guys that in case you haven't checked that out and want to. Okay, I think everyone's muted. Let me share my screen. See if I can do this without screwing up. Can you see that? Yes. Can you hear me? Okay, just checking. All right. So, I mean, Teresa and I run our groups pretty much the same. I think the only difference is Teresa runs everything on the My Challenge Tracker app, and I run like 90% of everything on the My Challenge Tracker app, but I do have an ongoing Facebook group as well, just where I put like files and maybe like recipes or whatever, but I think everything is pretty much the same. We've been, for those of you who don't know me, I started like my journey with Beachbody programs a little over a year ago, like a year and 2 weeks ago. And we like met on our coaching team, and like we weren't really friends at the beginning. She started working out at like a month or two before I did, started coaching, and then we weren't really friends until like July or August, and we've just kind of been inseparable ever since. So if you follow either of us on Instagram, you probably see the other very often. So anyways, I have a checklist at the beginning. So it's just pretty much like making sure you've logged into Beachbody On Demand. Sometimes you might hear us call that BOD, just like BOD. And then look at your nutrition plan. So most of you, I think, if not all, are either going to be doing 80-day obsession or Transform 20. So both of those will be on your BOD, and then I'll show you how to go in and look at the nutrition guides, calculate your meal plan, figure out what you're going to be doing. With that super important, crucial thing that I know you're not going to want to do, and I didn't want to do it, is to take before pictures, take measurements, get on the scale, and just put it all somewhere. I think you can send it to me. We all have the My Challenge Tracker app, and it's like safe and secure to put in there for yourself. And you can choose whether or not you want to share that with your coach. You don't have to share that information with your coach, but the availability is to put it there. You can save it in your notes, in your phone, whatever you want to do. I highly, 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 like 1,000% suggest that you do this, because there will be times in your journey when you're going to get to a roadblock and you're going to be like, I am not making any progress. Nothing is happening. I keep getting on the scale and I've seen the same number for the past 6 weeks. But here's the thing. I see my biggest transformations in photos and in the way like I feel and the way I like fit in my clothes. So, the scale doesn't always have to change for you to see a transformation, and I don't know what all of your whys are for being here in one of these groups, but I think those things, and then just like tracking, like using the journals and the calendars and things like that, like tracking information and being a part of the accountability group, those are all going to make really big differences. So that, and then making sure you have the My Challenge Tracker app, and then sending your commitment statement to your coach. That should all be in your email somewhere. So, Mackenzie. This one's a little bit on Beachbody On Demand. I'm going to go through and show you guys that, so I'm not really going to talk about it. Your program materials, it's the same thing that I'm going to go in and talk about, or I might let T go in and talk about that since she's MIA right now. So in your program materials, you can find all kinds of things. There's going to be quick start videos for every program. There's going to be meal plan tips. There's going to be like your workouts are going to be found there. Everything you're going to need to get started working out nutrition, it's all going to be under the program materials. And so that's kind of like a little step-by-step breakdown. This is kind of what your challenge tracker app is going to look like. So you can go into there and you can log your workouts, you can log your shakes, you can if you set it up in your settings, Beachbody On Demand will automatically sync your workouts. So when you finish a workout, it'll give you a notification to be like, you just worked out, something, 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 way to go, or something. And then so when you go into your app, it'll pop that up there automatically, and you can go and like put a comment about it, like, oh my God, I'm dying, whatever, post your sweaty selfie and like what time it was. And so, hi T, I'm gonna mute you for a sec. And so then you can go through, and it's just like a news feed, like a Facebook or an Instagram. Like their check-ins will be there daily, and you can see what everyone else is doing, their workouts, and there'll be like daily motivation, inspiration, whatever, like recipes, all of that will be there. So just make sure that setting is on so that your workouts automatically log. And then also one important thing that I love having is their reminder setting. There's a setting for that. So I think I have mine set for like 5 p.m. If I haven't worked out or logged it at 5 p.m., it's like, hey, you haven't logged anything today. So that way I don't forget to check into my group and see what everyone's doing and just kind of hold myself accountable. All right, T, welcome to the party.
Hi, it's Wendy, so don't hate me. Is it my
You're
turn
doing
to talk?
great.
Hi, I'm Teresa. If you don't know me, is it my turn? Yes, meal prep. All right, so meal prepping. Meal prepping is like a process, and when I started, I was like so scared of meal prepping because like it sounds overwhelming, and you do all these things. So I just want you to know, like, it doesn't need to be scary, and it doesn't have to be like perfect. So people meal prep in very different ways. So like Mackenzie and I meal prep in very different ways. So Mackenzie is going to plan out everything that she does. And I'm going to tell you, you need to plan out all of your meals regardless if you're going to prep like Ken's or you're going to prep like me. Ken's will prep everything, plan everything, look at your meal plans, figure out, you talked about meal plans already? Like where to find this? Okay, yeah. So look at your meal plan. It's going to be under the program materials. See what you need to be eating and build your like plan earlier in the week. So like maybe like I like to plan on Saturday, Friday, and then kind of go Sunday or Saturday evening and buy all my stuff. And plan based on what you have kind of already. So like this week, I already have frozen veggies. I already have chicken sausage. So those are things I'm going to be eating next week. So I kind of picked based on what I already have. So Mackenzie's going to go through, she's going to prep everything she's going to eat all week. Meaning like she has 100 million containers and she gets her little containers out and she has every lunch, every breakfast, every smoothie baggie frozen and like portioned in her refrigerator for the entire week, which is great. And if you need that, like know yourself, do that. I personally hate doing that, so I don't do that. But what I do is I cook everything that needs to be cooked, and I will cut things that need to be cut. So for example, chicken. I'm not going to cook my chicken later in the week. If I don't cook it on like Sunday or Saturday, I would rather like go grab pizza. So like make sure you cook everything that needs to be cooked. So like my rice, my chicken, my veggies, everything is cooked and like put into a big container. So all my chicken is put in a container, all my rice will be put in a container, all my veggies is cooked and put in a container. And what I personally do is like the morning of or right before I make dinner, I pull out my little containers and I portion them right away for the day. But I have it easy. Yes, they're very easily accessible. It's not like I have to make a whole meal, right? It's already cooked. I just like portion it all, throw it in the microwave. It takes me like 10 minutes. Mackenzie, since she already portioned it all she does is pull it out of the refrigerator and put it in the microwave. So kind of know yourself and know what you need to do, and also know the time you have. So like I prefer to spend like 30 minutes in the kitchen cooking everything and then worrying about it later, where Mackenzie spends a little bit more time in the kitchen on the weekends, but then less time throughout the week. So know yourself and know what's going to set you up for success, but also know like it doesn't have to be everything at once. That overwhelms me. But if it's something that you need, then definitely do it. Set yourself up for success, if that makes sense. Do you want to mute me?
Yeah. I love that. We are so different, and I literally just meal prepped. I'm not done because I only had like 45 minutes, and that's just not enough time in reality. But just like find what works for you, set yourself up for success, and like find like little cheats. Like for me, like I went to Sam's Club last weekend, thought I needed all these things because I hadn't really planned. I was just going on a whim. I bought like a pack of like ready-made grilled chicken. I bought like a big thing of veggies that I was going to roast, and like didn't even need those last week once I sat down and meal planned. Like I had enough food for what I needed. And so I literally just made those. Like, so like I just cut up chicken into strips and I'm putting it out with salads. And then I'm going to do, I think like shrimp with veggies, whatever for dinner. But like find what works for you. If you want to prep it all out, I will show you step by step how I do every single thing. It's not hard. It'll be like, the first week, but then literally it's amazing when I can go in the morning, throw everything into my lunchbox. I leave for an unknown amount of time from 6 a.m. until hopefully 7 p.m. You never know as a teacher what you're going to have to run into. And then I can come home and grab my dinner out of the fridge, whether it's hot or cold, and eat and not have to worry about that. Shakeology is also #1 lifesaver. It is my favorite breakfast. It is, let me shut the door, hold on. I have it for breakfast every day. And I also just love it. You don't have to have it like as a shake. If you're not a shake person, Teresa is really good at making her Shakeology into like desserty type things. I personally love like a mug cake, like a brownie in a mug kind of thing. She makes like fancier things with hers. She makes pancakes a lot with hers, whatever. But like literally, if you don't have Shakeology and you have the pre or post workout, that's fine too. It's incredible. But like the fact that you're getting 7 salads, like the nutrition of 7 salads in like one, like portion, and it counts as a protein like container, a red container in your meal plan, but it's not a protein shake. So like it's full of like dense whole food nutrition, vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, all those things in that little tiny graphic that's probably blurry. I'm not going to zoom in. But it's amazing. And I think it has like saved my life when it comes to just everything. Really honest. I went out last night, I had a lot of drinks. I woke up, I was really hungover, and I was like, I think I'm going to die. The first thing I went to was my Shakeology, and within like an hour, I was like, I'm a human, let's do it. So like literally Teresa was like, why are you not in bed? I was like, I don't know, I'm fine. So anyways, that's Shakeology. Do you want to do the same thing?
Yeah, I want to talk about shakes. So I just want to say I was the human that was like, I don't believe in shakes. I'm not drinking this shake. I was a pain. I'm the worst customer. I was like not going to do it. I 100% planned on canceling my shake after week 1. When Kate told me about it, I was like, cool, whatever. It's a scam. I don't believe you. And then by the end, I had fallen completely in love with my shakes. And it's not, the reason I was so scared of them, I had this like thought in my head that it was like a weight loss shake. And I knew that those didn't work. I was like, weight loss shakes are scams. Like, pretend you lose the weight, but you're just going to get them back. Like, I didn't believe in them. But this, it's not. It's a nutrition shake that gives you everything you need in your nutrition. And I think that's a huge difference that I just wanted to point out, because I personally didn't know that difference. And then when I started drinking it, my skin was clearer, my hair grew faster, I just felt better. And I've never been a human to think that. I've never been a human to think that eating well made me feel better, or drinking a shake makes me feel better. Like, Ken's is the person that's like, I ate bread, oh my goodness, I'm bloated. I'm not that human. I can eat anything, I don't get bloated, I don't feel that. But my shakes, if I don't have a shake in some form, I totally feel that. And like she said, I had pancakes today. I don't always love a shake. My favorite way to have a shake, just in case you need a way to have it, is a smoothie bowl. So I blend it a little bit thicker, and I put like honey and granola on it. Hands down, favorite way to have a shake. Did you have something you wanted to say, Ken?
Yeah, I was just going to say like about how like we make them, like don't ever, unless you are like stranded in the middle of the desert, take your Shakeology and shake it up with water. it will be disgusting and you will hate us and yourselves for it. And I know because I've had to do it like on vacations and stuff, but I knew like I've had a headache for 3 days because I've missed my shake and I'm like gonna do it. And so like
That
don't.
tastes gross.
It's gross. We have like so
Crucials.
many recipes.
Yes. And my crucials, my staples, Mackenzie doesn't always do this, but these are my staples to shake, regardless of what flavor it is, what I'm putting in it. Additionally, I always put spinach in it to get a veggie in. I always make it with almond milk, always have ice, and I always put a half a banana for the smoothness. I personally can't taste the half of a banana. Ken's is like allergic to bananas, so she doesn't put it in there. I can't taste the taste of the banana, just half of it makes it smoother and like creamier. But those are my vitals regardless of how I make the shake. I might put peanut butter in it, I might put honey in it, I might put vanilla in it, or like peppermint. But those 4 things have to go in my shake regardless.
Yeah. So good.
Right.
Do you want to talk about these? Okay.
Yep. Okay, supplements. There's a million supplements, but these are the supplements that Ken's and I use every single day, and these are the supplements that if you aren't getting, we would suggest for multiple reasons. So, Energize is the first one. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm an Energize addict. I call it unicorn crack. I drink it 2 to 3 times a day. It's replaced my coffee. It is a pre-workout. It is all natural. Something that I love. I just learned this. One of my girls is pregnant, and she is taking Energize. It is one of the 2 like pre-workouts that doctors will let people that are pregnant take, because there's only 5 ingredients in it. It's all plant-based, and so it doesn't make me feel like I need to like tear through my skin. It just like gets me hyped, gets me energized, and helps me focus. So if you're somebody that's like exhausted and you want to do your workouts in the afternoon, or you don't want to wake up and you need that extra kick, just to get things done, to get started on your workout, Energize is going to be the perfect like supplement for you. I'm obsessed. I drink it all the time. Literally obsessed with it. Recover is my favorite tasting supplement. I shake it with milk. I have the chocolate one, and it literally tastes like chocolate milk. If you like chocolate milk, Chocolate Recover is amazing. And all it is a supplement. Again, it has a lot of plant-based products in it, and it helps rejuvenate your muscles. So if you're somebody that is new to working out and haven't worked out in a long time, and like, or this type of working out, it's like newer to you, maybe like the full body workouts or the weightlifting, either one of those are a little bit new to you. I don't know what program you're doing. This is going to be literally key for rejuvenating your muscles and not being and not being as sore day to day. Also, if you're somebody that's trying to rev up your workout, so maybe you've been working out for a long time, but maybe you're going to start pushing a little harder. You're somebody who's going to lift a little heavier. Recover is literally amazing. If you don't like chocolate, there's an orange one, and I've never had it, but I'm told it tastes like orange creamsicle, which I like. So that's also a really good option for that. I make my Recover into a fruit dip that I eat all the time. I just mix it with peanut butter, dip my apples in it. Actually, I'm probably going to do that when I get home. Amazing. Hydrate. This is just, again, a plant-based supplement that helps you get hydrated. We call it our natural Gatorade. I mix it with my Energize, and I drink it at least 1 time a day. This is for people that maybe have a hard time getting their water in, need to sweat a lot. I sweat a lot. So during my workouts, it helps me just keep my hydration levels normal. Yeah. Any questions? Done.
Okay, I kind of already talked about this, but for your before pictures, make sure you take all the angles. So like front, back, side. If you want to do it in clothes, if you want to do it in a bra, whatever, take them. I promise. Take all the measurements. When you go, I'll show you into your workout programs. It'll show you like where to measure things I never knew, like which one was the waist, where was the hips, whatever. But just do them. Do them. I promise it's worth it. I already talked a lot about this earlier, T.
You did. I was like, okay, because I was like, this is important for me because I've not lost weight.
Yeah.
I haven't lost any weight in this. Honestly, I was just telling Mackenzie, I've gone up. Like, last program, I was like 149-ish. I've never weighed less than 150 ever. And then yesterday, I weighed myself, and I was like 157, which is like where I started. So I've never lost weight. So those pictures in the measurements are key. Ridiculously. Okay, do you want me to talk about this?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
What you can expect from me or Ken's, what you can expect from your coach. So I know Ken's and I both post daily posts. So those might look like workout focused. They might be mindset focused. They might be life focused. I think Ken's and I both have themed days. Depending on the day, we post different things. So like April, we're talking like we're cleaning out. I think on Tuesdays. I think that's the day. That's the one that's just popping into my head. We talk about cleaning things out because it's spring's coming, spring cleaning. So I think daily posts are super important. Make sure that you're responding to these because this is more than just your workouts. This is more than just showing up and eating a salad every once in a while. Like this has the potential to change your entire life if you let it. And mindset is huge. So when you see us post like mindset or just life things, know that it's still super important to engage in those things because we want you to be working on all of the aspects of your life. We don't want you to just think that you're showing up for your workout and that's it. We want this to be something that helps you become the best version of you. And it's just more than lifting a weight in the morning. We do challenges every once in a while, whether that's like, let's do some push-ups, a push-up challenge, or a sweaty selfie, or I don't know, do this on your Instagram and tag us in it. We do different challenges, and in that there may be giveaways. So Starbucks, whatever, dancing challenges. There's lots of different challenges. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of different challenges that we do. Keep your eyes out for these. Sometimes we don't even tell you about them. Sometimes we will go in the challenge tracker app. It tells us who is posting their workouts. We can just like see names and how many times their workouts have been posted, how many times their workouts have been posted, how many times their Shakeology is recorded. We can just see that at like a glance. And so sometimes I go into that and I'll be like, all right, like McKenna, like you've been super consistent. Here's a gift card to Starbucks. And we just, or like, here's an Amazon, or here's an Amazon gift card. Here's a t-shirt. We just send things. So just know that we can see those things and that there is a good chance that we might just send things out and you don't even like know that we're watching, if that makes sense. One-on-one check-ins. I know Kenzie and I both do emails. She does them monthly. I do mine a little bit more. Whatever, just check your emails because we do them periodically. Whether with some information, also with some check-in questions. So keep an eye out for those. If you ever need our help additionally, we will schedule one-on-ones every now and then, whether that's monthly. I try to do them about monthly. If you need me though, reach out to me. Like I can't help you if you don't ask me. So McKenna, I'm going to put you on the spot. McKenna will ask me questions all the time. But she's always like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, girl, like, it's my job. Like, this is why I'm here. Like, don't be sorry. Don't feel bad for asking me. Like, I want to be able to help you, but I can't help you if you don't ask me. Like, if you don't reach out to me, you're not asking me, I don't know. So my biggest pet peeve is when I reach out to somebody maybe a month in or whatever, like I haven't heard from them in a while and I'm like, hey girl, like just wanted to check in. And they're like, I'm just having such a hard time. And I'm like, oh my goodness, if you would have just told me I could help you. Or they're like, I tried the shakes and I absolutely hated them. Tell me and I can help you. Like I'm not a mind reader. I can't just like make up your problems, like what you're struggling with. So come to me and I will help you. If I can help you, I will find somebody who can help you and or a resource that might be helpful. So come to us, but also know both Ken's and I are full-time teachers. And we both do stuff at church and we both like do babysitting things. Like we also have like things that we are doing outside of coaching. So if we don't answer you within like 10 minutes of you messaging us or you emailing us, like give us some grace. I always say within 24 hours, I try to get back to people. If I don't get back to you within 24 hours, like for sure, send me another message, send me another email, call me out. I just don't want you, but just know that we have a million things that we're doing. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah, I'm really bad with the whole messaging people back thing. Right now I have 15 unread text messages. So if you're one of those people, just know that I love you and I don't do it on purpose. I have adult ADHD, and so I really, really try with all the things I have going on. I use alarms a lot. And so literally 24 hours, if I haven't responded, please send me another message. And if it's urgent, like give me like 6 and be like, hey, I love you, but call me out. I'm not going to be mad. So I'm gonna show you guys Beachbody on Demand. Share my screen again. We have 8 minutes before this kicks us off.
Are there any questions? We just threw a whole lot of information at you. Are there any questions? No? You feeling good? Feeling
Unmute.
ready?
Hold on, I'm gonna unmute you, Ambria. Okay.
I have one, but it's really kind of personal, so I think it'll wait till the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can wait. All right. I'm gonna share this, not my whole desktop. Pause. This is how I screw it up. Okay, can you see that? Nod your heads. Yes. Okay. Well, let's log in first, kids. All right, so this is what your Beachbody On Demand looks like. Well, oh, 0 workout. Oh, it's a new week. I was like, what? It's Sunday. I have not worked out today. So 80-day obsession, if you are doing that, it'll probably pop up there. If not, you can hit workouts up here, and 80-day obsession or transform 20 or whatever you're doing will pop up somewhere here. So I'll click on 80-day. So this is the view it takes you to. You see like workout list, the quick start tips, eating plan tips. I know those seem like things you don't want to hear. Go ahead and watch them. Weekly obsession, is a big deal also. So at the end of every week in 80 days, she gives you this video and it's attached with your like workout, like your Saturday workout. It like rolls directly into it. Teresa's really good at not watching these, calling you out. Watch these videos. Like she's telling you like what's coming in the workouts, what's coming in your meal plan. Oh, shit, you better get ready. Your butt's about to get kicked. Like she's telling you everything. And the same thing for Transform 20. Shanti does the same thing. But if you ever like I got to finish my workout, I got to get in the shower, I got to leave, like make sure you go back and watch them before the next week. So those are all there like separately. And then so 80-day obsession is broken into 3 phases. So there's like different phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and they're all a little different. And so those weekly obsession videos are helpful when it comes to transitioning to the next phase, because there's things you're gonna miss if you don't watch them about your meal plan changing, about the days of workouts switching around and all that. So T, do you have any?
No, but show them the program material, show them where the calendar is, not necessarily just with 80-day, but this is where you click it. This is where you'll find any of the information about a program. Make sure you look at this. When I started 80-day, I did not look at this and I screwed myself. The calendar, the tracking, the nutrition, common questions, things are all in here. You can check it out. Can you
look at this for yourself? But if you're doing 80-day, this is how you figure out your meal plan. It's not just like, hey, I weigh this much, I'm going to this chart. Like you have to figure out exactly what you're going to do. And then phase 2 and 3, it is going to change based on how you changed.
Can you show them the blog? I think that is something that's an amazing resource.
Oh, flip-flops.
So check out whatever, because I know that a lot of my girls are doing different workout programs. So look at your workout program, see what it has. Ask me if you have any questions. At the top up here, it says like nutrition community. Go to like the blog and check that out. And same with the community. There are like recipes. There are Shakeology recipes. There's just like tips and tricks for like when life gets busy. Like there are probably most of your questions are answered, are going to be in this blog. And I think that a lot of times people don't realize that they have this amazing resource. Even sometimes I forget about it. And so I want you guys to check it out and use this to your advantage, because I mean, 1, you're paying for it, so use it. And 2, like it gives you so many life tips, tricks, and like it has meal planning things on here. I think that the blog is literally amazing, and I think it's very underappreciated and people don't realize it.
I didn't even know it was a thing until someone posted a link about it like 6 months in for me. So I personally use some of the stuff in the tools that I give you guys in my boot camp. So it is super helpful. Let me go back. I don't know, any questions about, I'm gonna go to 80 Day, and 80 Day Obsession has a timed nutrition program. So like really, if you guys read through all that and you're still confused, then come to us with questions, but it's pretty self-explanatory. And if you watch the Getting Started video, she explains it. Alexis, I'm gonna unmute you.
I have a question. I'm kind of in the same boat with Ambria, right? I'm in the same boat, but that's kind of more like one-on-one.
Okay, one-on-one's totally fine. Y'all can just call me, text me, whatever.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Okay.
Kim Possible.
Kim Possible. I don't know.
Can we take a picture?
Yeah.
It's going to kick us off, right? I can't tell.
I have 2.5 minutes.
All right. Okay. I'm going to mute myself. Stop it. My dog.
Oh my goodness, your Bobby.
Okay.
Take a picture?
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Or boomerang.
Being
Can you
bigger.
take both of those things?
Yes. Oh, I think she just died. Well, let's take her picture like this. Her phone was dying and she was using it as her hotspot. Okay, we're gonna do a boomerang on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now I'm gonna take a screenshot of my screen with all y'all's cute faces. All right, smile on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you have any, I'm gonna stop recording.